Thank you so much. Yeah, here we go. Game 2. As also, bringing it back to the previous series and what we were saying, right? Team Unknown in Season 2 of the DPC, they were bottom position as well with Infinity, down at 7th place, as Hokori managed to get themselves into like middle of the table. So another kind of upset if we take into consideration just Season 2 DPC standings, if this continues to go the way of Unknown.
That Unknown team did not have a top 10 player in Angel. Right? Like, just changing your carry, especially in this patch, just such a carry patch right now. It's so big. And I think Unknown, they made a really good move in picking up Angel. I was so surprised, Gary, when Infamous dropped them. Just didn't make too much sense to me.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, he was also... he's the player that we were excited for, but also worried about, right? It was kind of one of those hit or miss things. We were waiting to see how they would perform, and it seems like Angel has slotted in pretty well so far, just looking at the Game 1 result anyway, and the way that they managed to play around him.
They're not going to walk up in here.
It's Lumiere.
Broodmother.
Lumiere into the double brambles. He's lost so much of his HP. 400 damage dealt already to the Ursa. And 3 bounty runes going to Unknown.
The worst thing that could happen is just losing your resources, your regen, like this early before the lanes even start. Because you're always buying just enough items to make yourself get through the lane. And it looks like Elmisha wants to get a first blood play onto Viper. This is something that we saw at the the major. People played against Viper, they try to first blood him.
And the Viper and the Venno get on top of him. Slow, sluggish hero, Sacred with a TP home. Oh, successfully back to his tier 1. Drops the spray on the floor as well, and he's got a salve delivered. Good move by him, and it's also meaning that Lumiere has lost a lot of his HP again, burning through that early regen.
Not bad. I mean, they don't give away the first blood. Sacred able to get out. And now Elmisha gonna TP back bottom because he's gotta help this Broodmother, or he's gonna get all his creeps denied against the Snapfire Luna lane.
And so far, Vitaly with 3 CS, counting himself lucky that also that lane is pushing forward. And Luna snap against Broodmother Hoodwink. When does this Elmisha Hoodwink want to leave the lane and just let Vitaly stay here?
Probably around level 3, level 4-ish timing. That's pretty good. Broodmother will get some more webs up and just walk around, get some XP, even go to the pools if need be. And Elmisha can try to do something in the top lane once again. But mid is going to be hard, right? Because it's going to be a Bristleback who will ideally do the same thing that he did in game number 1, which is just crush the Ember. But it looks like Analog is doing a bit better right now.
I was going to say, is there something Analog could learn from this? You pick that Ember Spirit and you expect the Bristle to come. He has to feel comfortable going into this matchup, even if it means waiting out to that mid to late game for it. But is there anything like laning stage wise he could be doing differently here? I know I mentioned like cutting waves behind towers.
Yeah, I really don't think so. Apart from cutting waves, it's just such a tough matchup. It's just too much physical damage, constantly getting hit. Maybe he gets a bit luckier with the runes, or someone helps him stop the Brista from getting a rune. But it doesn't seem like that's the case at the moment.
Just keep cycling from lane to small camp, lane to small camp. Run over again.
Did you notice something, Gary? Hokori have the same support duel that Unknown did.
Oh yeah?
Game 1. Right? Apparition and Hoodwink. But the difference here is Unknown had a Sand King as their 3, who they could, cast their spells off of, and avoid, where Hokori have a Brood and an Ursa. Like, these heroes don't stun.
Ember Spirit has to pick up the pieces in that regard, doesn't he?
That's rough.
He's the main form.
It's just changed. It's not even a stun. So you're probably gonna be getting countered by like Force Staff, Yules, Lotus. All these items are gonna be very nice pickups for Unknown this game.
That's very true. We'll see how he does. Analog so far, like you say, not doing too badly. Robozy, of course, accelerating quickly with his CS 24 and 7, picking up a lot of denies. And peeking into that bottom lane, everything going as expected. Angel having his wave pushed into him. Needs a little more regen, which is coming out on the courier.
Yep.
That's
Route
the
14
boots.
and 4. Level 4 now at a pretty good timing. So once it is level 6, Angel can't lane anymore. So he's just looking to get as much as he possibly can at this stage and also deny as many creeps as he can to slow down Brood's levels. What's going on top here?
Yeah, they've got a bit of a move towards that Dark Willow, but Widge
God,
is the one
so
that
much
helps Sacred
damage.
gets the first blood, and Gardeck, the poison attack, stuck in on the Ancient Apparition. Sacred, he's gonna die, but the 2-for-2 trade.
Oh, Gardeck, he had a mango. If you use that mango, drop the Ice Vortex, and then use the Chilling Touch, he would have got the kill first onto the Viper. But I believe it was the Viper, right, who died? Oh no, he died to neutrals. The
Wait,
Viper
what?
actually
Sacred died to
yeah, Gary.
neutrals?
Yeah.
I was just about to say, Ember Spirit's got to feel pretty happy walking into that and getting some, like, you know, AoE gold and XP, but no.
Looks like,
Huge victory for Team
Heroes
Unknown.
did not get any XP off of that. Yeah, Viper dying to neutrals.
I guess Analog picked up the kill on Widge, but yeah, I mean, Sacred killing off Lumiere. Great victory there for the Radiant offlane. It's not been a great start for this Ursa so far, and we know how quickly he needs to pick things up, get into that Morbid Mask, Diffusal Blade, think about first Roshan.
Oh, he's gone into jungle already.
Oh god.
He's like given up on this top lane. The Viper is freezing the lane in front of the tower. The poles are all blocked, and now he's gone to the jungle. And this is not like a Dusa or a Luna or a Terrorblade who can just farm efficiently in the woods. This is a Ursa. Look what he's doing. He's pulling the creeps out and
It feels so bad.
Feels so bad.
And then you look in, you know, when you're farming jungle and you're looking at the other lanes, Lumiere's like moving into the camp. He's like, wait, enemy mid lane has hood. 5-minute hood on Bristleback. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Because RoboZ could, you know, start thinking about contesting that top jungle, getting in the face of the Ursa even more.
Wants to pressure the tower with the catapult too. Analog doing a very good job of dragging the creep, so the tower will hit the catapult to kill that out first. But Illusion Rune, yeah, okay, Illusion Rune for Ember too. RoboZ does not get to refill his bottle.
Not a great rune for the Ember, but still a bottle refill. Yeah, RoboZ has to go get his bounty. No stacks being made just
Angel
yet.
bottom. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Luna.
Nice. Quelling Blade there onto the tree.
Gets rid of
Did you see that?
the acorn
Yeah.
shot.
That was pretty fast.
I'll just pretend I saw it.
Okay, cool. That's good.
Thank you. Thank you for the explanation, so I knew what was going on. Another bushwhack.
Angel.
Oh, Angel tries
Oh,
the
the
TP. Oh, the
slow!
scatter blast slow. Okay. Okay. Getting
Very nice.
outplayed in that bottom lane. Prada dragging them in under the tier 1, but his job's already done.
You must train harder.
Yeah. All they get is one kill onto the snap, and this is exactly when Angel wants to leave the lane anyway. Like, he got out of the laning stage with treads, more mass. He's good. He's happy. He's just gonna go jungle. Broodmother's gonna hit 6 anyway. He's gonna take that tower at some point, regardless. Nothing you can do about that. You can't cry over spoiled milk. So, go push.
Yeah.
Is it spilled or
Just go.
spoiled?
Spilled?
Right?
I
Spilled
think
milk?
both
Right.
work. I know in England it's spilled milk, but maybe in Canada it's spoiled milk. I
Spilled
feel like
milk.
I've heard both of them though. Just
I'm
don't
pretty
cry
sure it's
over dairy
spilled. I'm
products
just
in general.
dumb. Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under
Another kill on
attack.
Prada.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yeah,
under
goes the
attack.
snap fire, but I guess bottom lane just don't return there. Catapult wave's going to take the tier 1. No need to be down there anymore. Let Broodmother do Broodmother things while Viper and Willow doing a very similar job top lane. Good pressure onto that opposing tier 1.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And Luna's going to be able to clear out a couple of little stacks in the jungle.
RoboZ also
So-
making some stacks for himself. They're looking to just get some neutral items up on the side of Unknown. Broodmother, very happy, taking the tier 1 tower at a good timing with the catapult. Actually, a little bit faster than I would have thought. And he's just going to take over his woods on the bottom side and farm up. Are they going to give this free wave to Angel? Oh my god, he's so happy.
Apparently. Yeah.
So happy.
What,
Just
3
picked up
range
like a
creeps?
double wave.
Double
As
wave,
if he
yeah.
missed nothing.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, just let her have it. And maybe they can catch Angel now with a bushwhack.
Oh, there
Spirals
we
run
go.
forward.
There's
There
the
we
punish.
go. With Vitaly and El Misho taking down the Luna.
Dire's middle tower is
Good
under
grab
attack.
as
You
it
got
looks
the-
like
Yeah, she got the crease, but did not get away with her life.
finished off the mom. So Gardic denied top tower. Nice bit of gold. Removed it out from the Radiant, while Analog trying to defend his mid. RoboZ
So
dropping
hard.
pretty low. I don't think they can really finish him off though.
Radiant's bottom
He's got a
tower
hood
is
still,
under
plus the
attack.
magic wand. He's regenerating nicely from the chip vest on top of it. He could have just went back in there and slapped that tower down with the Ember having pretty much no resources, but it's like, why risk it, right? Just go back, farm up. Can do it with the next wave or when he's back up to full.
No, no, MLP, please go back to the Ursa. I'm having a giggle over it. He's dragging,
Oh, no, again?
dragging creep waves into the jungle. Oh my god, it's a painful experience. His net worth isn't that bad though. 3,500, 3,600.
Well,
He's got top
it's
wave to
pretty
clear out.
bad. It's pretty bad when you're like 1,000 gold behind every core of unknown. Plus you're against a Luna who's gonna farm like 2x faster than you. So Lumiere, what he needs is like a few kills, right? To come back into this game. And he's going the build for it. Or maybe even sneak a Roshan, which he can also
that'd
do
be
once
good.
he has enough levels. Yeah. I'm looking at the supports on Hokori side. I think El Misho and Gardic have pretty good amount of levels. Maybe they could just give the tome to Lumiere this game.
Jeez.
Oh,
I was watching
he
that.
exploded.
Waiting for you to finish your sentence, but it wasn't long enough. Brother gets annihilated.
Tower is under
That's
attack.
even before Hoodwink has that sharpshooter and a very swift transition from bot into mid. Vitali
It's
flames
easier, though.
Broodmother to perfection. You're right. The Bristleback arrives. Nice tanky man up on the front lines. Guards the objective, which Hokori did come in to try and push. And Log of Vitali still considering this. I mean, Widget's very low. Back into the Shadow Realm. She'll go and try and dissuade any form of further aggression. They are posturing though. Still sticking around, cutting wave. This is all down to the Bristleback and how long he can hold out. 1v4 basically at this point.
Oh, here it is. The sneaky smoke. You know, we're watching mid,
Is he in?
but this is all smoke and mirrors here. This is all for the Roshan.
He's into Roche. And they're making a
Jumping
play
in.
with the Ice Blast in onto RoboZ.
Break.
They've got the Hoodwink Sharpshooter. They've killed him off. Bristle down. Vitali's getting blasted by the lava of the Snapfire. And it looks like the Broodmother. Oh, not
Got him.
escaping. A Shadow Realm hit just enough to take the spree. But in the meanwhile, sneaky teddy bear.
Angel
Picnic
is going
attack
in,
the
no
Roche
way.
pit. Oh, Angel, he knows. Hello.
But look at Luna's build though. He cannot kill that Ursa. Doesn't have any Lucid Beam levels. No Eclipse. That's a farming build on Angel. But they stop him from rushing. And that's a
They
lot
do.
of time spent by Lumiere. Pit.
Is Roche going to regen to full before the next attempt? Does he go in for round 2 soon?
Maybe. Because Unknown are onto him now. So they got some vision up. And that was a smoke spent by Lumiere as well. So he can't afford to use another smoke. They would be out of smokes after that.
Nice little tank there of the Sharpshooter. Bristleback defending the Willow. And holding out very nicely on that tier 1. Analog. Feared up. Ice Blast, not going to connect. Yeah, it looks like this Ember Spirit taking a huge chunk of damage. Curse Crown dodged though, nicely by the
No
Ember
more
Spirit. But Bristleback's
remnants.
still moving forward. Cold Feet. It's going to hold him in place. Even with that Searing Chains, but Bristle with a hood. 16 wand. Not a kill they can take.
Like it's just tickling him with some right clicks. Yeah, they just want to keep pressuring up this mid tower, make space for Lumiere.
Oh, Rod of Atos. Grabbed up by the Viper pretty early on there, but this Broodmother, 1 charges, and now with the Insatiable Hunger looking to try and regen up a little bit as Ember Spirit dives for the Snapfire. Remnants away to safety. Brood and Hoodwink AA back onto that high ground portion of that right-hand jungle. Also forced the Luna to move across to try and fight as well.
I'm surprised they didn't just go with that creep wave and finish off the mid tower there on Unknown. I don't think they realize how low that tower is.
Radiant's
Especially with
bottom
Hokori
tower
running
is
away,
under attack.
Broodmother is such low HP. Wouldn't have been able to defend the mid there. A little bit of a missed opportunity for Unknown. They're just going to move towards bottom, defend off.
Radiant's
the Brood
bottom
here.
tower is under attack.
So is this, do you reckon, good enough for Lumiere? He's been given time. He's climbing back up the net worth.
Let's look at Luna. How is she doing?
Well, that's a good
And then
Prada
let's
dying
look
against
at
the Broodmother.
Ursa.
Good little bush, right?
Radiant's middle tower is
Okay,
I
well,
think it's okay,
comparatively,
though.
it's not great, but
Oh,
you know, he's
He's back in there
doing
again.
Roshan again.
This is a much better rush though, because Hokori are applying a lot of pressure, plus the Ember's covering the left side. Angel can't use
Yeah, then. Might even just kill off Sacred here. Well, Ice Blast doing a lot of damage, Ice Vortex and Cold Feet, but no one to really follow through and finish him off while Vitali's being chased down. The Eclipse and Angel's there to try and catch the Brood, but the webs in the high ground move. Robo-Z. That Quill Spray finishes him off while the Cold Feet doesn't stop him in his tracks. So Tower, the Glaive bounces, not enough damage. Angel couldn't get the job finished off, and Ember Spirit is going pretty heavy there. Can't defend that tower, but yeah, again, another very sneaky maneuver to get the Aegis on the Ursa.
Yeah, they lost 2 heroes, but still, mission accomplished. Got some levels for our boy Lumiere here. He's level 10 now. But with the Aegis, he's going to have Diffusal Blade, and I think with that, they're going to look to smoke up, try to run at Unknown. And with the Ursa plus the Hoodwink Sharpshooter, they got a lot of damage there. Burst even the Bristleback.
Yeah, it's like Ice Blast, Sharpshooter, Ursa burst damage. 100 to 0, some of these heroes incredibly quickly. Unknown,
the only
still
issue
waiting
is
on a lot of these item timings.
Scanning.
The Ember's lockdown this game though, Gary, is only level 1. It's got level 1 steering chains at this stage in the game. They're gonna need a little bit more into that.
Well, they're trying on him. Good cookie. Gets him away from any further movement. Dark Willow tapped by that Sharpshooter, and Prada gone while Vitali Lumiere find the second support kill. No chance of any response from Unknown. Pakaz doesn't want to join him, wants to farm his BKB. Bristleback still needs, what, 700 for Aghanim Scepter?
Radiant's middle tower is under
Sacred
attack.
going back into the
Yep.
hood.
But we'll see, even though he's only got 1 death this time around, not able to farm as much as last game because he spent a lot of time defending that mid lane tower from the assault of Brood. Brood just... I would say he's created a lot of space this game, wouldn't you, Gary?
The Brood Mother?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that early, what, like 8-minute tier 1 tower, making sure Luna can't sit bottom. The kill he got on Pakaz by the tier 2 tower as well, really good. And it's like very fast moving towards mid lane, so that... What, how many jungle camps is it? Like 5, 6 jungle camps Luna just doesn't have access to in bottom jungle because of Broodmother existing.
And just going in and out on the mid tier 1 tower, just making enough space that no one's running at Lumiere and able to take that and take down that Roshan because of it too.
Oh, Pakaz shows himself top. No way to get on top.
I don't know about that one, Angel. Yep, you did the right play.
Oh, he ran away and then he went back in. He's trying to run away again.
He out, right?
Eclipse with a loosened beam. He's got Cold Feet on him now. Sharpshooter misses. Angel. Oh, he's still dead though, isn't he? Yeah, he can't even kill off Gardic.
That's such a big kill there. And it doesn't look like Unknown are able to get any retaliation on the other side of the map. They're not even able to push lanes out that much either. Hokori with his Aegis on the Ursa, able to just push forward into the triangle area, take away some more of Luna's farm.
It really did look like Pakaz had the right idea there. Like he ran into trees. I was like, oh, he's gonna TP home.
He doubted himself. He knew the right play there was to get out, but he didn't listen to that voice inside. He just got baited by that gold.
Oh, the Enrage Ursa. Nice Acorn shot as well. Bouncing back and kills off Prada. Ice Blast also looking to land onto Sacred. Ember Spirit signaling his intent that he wants to keep on fighting here as they do look to catch out Viper. Quickly dispatched with as Lumiere comes out with a double kill. Aegis probably going to be claimed up here as his first life is down. And Robo-Z back towards Analog with his remnants up. And now the battle around the Ursa with a terrorized there. Spider Lady sent back, feared up and disengaging as the Ursa burst down by Robo-Z. Ember and Broodmother looking to get the hell out here though with a remnant. It'll create a bit of space between him and the Bristleback, but Ancient Apparition doesn't have the same luxury. 3 hits to get into the middle of that ice cream cone. Got it. Killed off and some good kisses. Forces the remnant from Ember Spirit, but he's going to try and TP out and it will be successful. Vitali's still trying to chip away at Angel here. Pakaz, Mask of Madness clears the Spiderlings. In comes the Bushwhack, not going to do a lot, and move away from the Sharpshooter. All the spells whipping out with a Hoodwink. And the Broodmother's the one caught up in the Rod of Atos, stuck on the high ground. First crown, but no vision. They need the Bedlam, they need the Quill Sprays. It's all building up, and Vitaly, he might die, but a TP attempt, he's gonna try. He gets home. And who's that? Luna's finding El Misho. Snapfire misses another Bushwhack. Analog with the chains, though. You don't miss that one. Ice Blast is good as well, as Angel dispatched with Ancient Apparition, though. Gardic found by Robo-Z, as this fight just never ends.
Sounds like a 2-minute long engagement. It all started over here. They get a kill, they go to the Viper, die, kill him there, and then this Ursa, whenever he uses the Enrage, it's just so vulnerable. Like, his build is nice at killing people and running at them, but whenever your Enrage is on cooldown, you just gotta get out. But unfortunately, Unknown, they knew exactly what was happening. They wanted to take the fight. Bristleback just finishes Aghanims and has done a lot of work. He's also taken over every other hero on Hokori now. Top 2 net worth on the side of Unknown.
He's huge. They do have ways to deal with him, though. That break from Sharpshooter. Ice Blast, super good as well. It's just that interesting concept. I remember one of the teams was talking about it at the Major. The fact that AA is very similar to Disruptor nowadays in terms of when you're ahead, it feels good that you're ahead and you can land Ice Blast on people. But if you're the one being run at and being hounded by a Bristleback who is just sitting on you the entire fight, you kind of just feel useless.
Feel kind of bad.
Do they find anyone here? El Misho's still in the tree line. Unknown have given up chasing. Man, having 3 heroes that can just hide in fog. Hoodwink Broodmother with a Scurry in the webs, and then Ember Spirit with his remnants. So tough for Unknown to catch a break and find a hero. It might actually be Robo-Z the one
positioning. Look where he is right now.
He's waiting, biding his time.
Oh man. Yeah, and Angel now with his BKB, he's just moving forward, leading the way for his allies, getting these lanes out, knowing that they're all bottom side, so they're playing top and middle. Next Roshan, it can only start spawning in a minute. So Hokori are not too worried about Unknown's positioning on the map at the moment. No need to play for the ages quite yet. Unknown now going towards a tier 2 top, trying to get their own tier 2 and outpost if they can. There's so much faster on Hokori though. They're already on the high ground.
They're going tier 3. You have to come back and defend this. Maybe Hokori have gone a step too far, but they've got good burst damage onto Sacred's Viper. There's the Sharpshooter Ice Blast combo. Viper down. Kisses towards Vitaly as the Broodmother packs it in and disappears into the webs in the forest. But they don't allow the tier 2 top to fall. They glyph it up. Outpost still being held. And Unknown, the ones again that are forced to run back. What's the damage? Like 5 seconds on fast spawn, Roshan. Both teams vying for control around it.
10 seconds. Roshan's
really.
That is a damn fast rush.
Greedy boy.
Well, Gary, that is
to get some vision.
10th fastest rush you could possibly have.
Wait, can you have a 0-second
How's
Roshan?
That? I think it's 1. It starts at 1. But I'm not sure. You know, I could be wrong.
That's always something that like always confused me as a kid. Like when in football broadcasts, they say the 90th minute if it's like 89 minutes and 30 seconds, because technically you're into the 90th minute. But we never really do that in Dota. We just look at the first number and say, yeah, 22 minutes in. Like right now, it would be the 23rd minute of the game. Actually, it would be technically longer because of when bloody horn sounds as that 40-second window before.
Stop, Gary. You're hurting my brain.
No. I'm hurting my own brain talking about it. I'm going to stop right now. Time is a human construct. It doesn't really exist. We map the flowing of time for our own purposes.
Thank you. In your own time, Gary, you could technically be still 18 years old.
I don't know how that can be true, but okay.
You just said it's man-made, so.
That's true. Well, who was it? It was like the Mayans counted in base 8 or something. Instead of counting to 10, they counted to 8. Oh, the dodge of the Atos. Analog, you sneaky devil. Gets himself away. Good pressure on that tier 3.
Yeah, and look at the
Deso
Roshan.
plus corrosion.
Smoke and mirrors, baby.
Oh, again?
Oh, smoke and mirrors.
He's done it.
Yep. Got it. Free Rosh, free shard. Dude, this Ursa lives and dies by Rosh, and he's back in it. Look, he's higher net worth than the Luna now.
That's unbelievable. Actually unbelievable. He's going to turn back on to RoboZ. Bristleback stacking up some cool sprays. Vitaly seems like the call has been given to retreat. Don't fight into the triangle. We don't have vision there. Bottom lane's pushing. We can reconsider our options and use this Aegis for something bigger. I really can't believe that Ursa's higher net worth than Luna at this point. That's crazy.
I can't either, but you know it is what it is. He got two free Roshes on the Ursa, and all thanks to this bottom split push by the Ember. Like early in the game, did the same exact thing. Just keep the enemies distracted.
Lumiere doesn't have Enrage for about 10 seconds, but not going to get chased by Unknown. And this map's starting to get pretty small for Team Unknown, in fact. Top lane tier 1, tier 2, pretty open prospects for Hokori to go and take.
Nothing to say.
Nice chat wheel line.
Favorite voice line.
That one?
Favorite voice line.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So good. And I'm so happy for Nothing to Say too, winning that major.
Oh, yeah.
Such a great kid, honestly. He's like... Work with him and he's just so kind.
Radiant's
And I got to cast one of his games where he played TA versus Ember. And it was like 40 seconds into laning stage, he solo kills Ember with Meld level 1. And we're just like, what the fuck is this? How has he done that? 30 seconds later, Ember TPs to lane, dies again. Like, this kid's insane. Just gets 2 solo kills on another high caliber player.
3 years ago, he was considered a Tinker Spammer. That's all he was known for. Nobody in SEA thought he was good, yeah. But, he worked on his game, he learned new heroes, and he just became a beast. He was always playing on like these tier 2, tier 3 Malaysian teams before. And in the last year and a half, he's really grown quite a bit and now winning a major. You know, it just goes to show anybody can do it. Even these guys playing these games. You know, any of these guys could be the next major winner or even TI winner, possibly.
Yeah. Hey, you make that run, you make that lower bracket run, anything can happen. Find your style, play to your strengths. Don't copy other people. Team Unknown feels like it's getting a bit of a rut right now. What's their next move?
They're just chilling, waiting for the
Aegis
to waiting for that Aegis to die off.
Sacred, not waiting long enough. Chased out by the spiders. Some good stunts though from the Dark Willow, keeping the Ursa and the Ember Spirit at bay for now, making a bit more room for Pakaz on that Luna down bottom to try and finish off the Manta style. It's felt a little bit awkward here going for the Yasha, BKB, Hurricane Pike. You've not had the Manta illusions to split push lanes as effectively as Lumiere did in the previous game.
Right. Don't. And the Pike is kind of nice though because the only disable that Hokori have is the chains. Even breaking the Hoodwink's bushwhack.
Lumiere. He wants to use this Aegis and he wants to use it now. Sacred turns, but the Viper dead to rights. Vitaly picks it up in a killing spree as Angel tries to launch some hits from the high ground down to low, but this Ursa warrior still had the Enrage, has BKB. The kisses though coming, trying to take that first life away from him. Unfortunately though, Lumiere is able to get away from danger, senses it coming, skips away.
They're so hard to kill because of Vitaly's item build. He's got Greaves and a Pipe, and making his way towards a Solar Crest too.
Is the Solar done already? Yeah, it's coming out. RoboZ is trying to defend out this tier 2 mid on his own. Needs the cookie to disengage from Lumiere. The Ursa will die for the first time. Feels like he wanted to do that because he's got BKB in range when he comes back up. Not going to use it straight off the bat, just trying to chip away at RoboZ little by little here as the Viper respawns, and now the jump in with the break and the damage with a force staff. Cookie back, Bristleback, he's being moved around, displaced away from the enemies, while Angel with his BKB battling into the Ursa.
No
more enrage, no more BKB, but the Glimmer Cape will save him. Lumiere's out of there. Gardeck barely dies to the final glaives of Angel. And now, with Analog's Ember Spirit still having these slight chains up, no remnants remain. It will be a buyback out of an AA, but a 1-for-1.
I think I'm not going to be okay with that, with the apparition actually dying there. It was Hokori who are making the aggressive moves as well. Both carries also popping their BKBs. Aegis is out now. 2.5 more minutes before the next Roshan can spawn, and I think Hokori, they're going to just settle down. Wait for that. Keep playing off the Aegises. And next one is a potential Ags for the Ursa too. Or even Ember maybe, but Ember's already going for it.
Ember, he's got Remnant here, doesn't he? Yeah. I mean, he's been rooted up little by little, but no way to keep him permanently locked down. It's been a little more difficult this time around for RoboZ to get onto a target and stick on them. Try and deward their triangle quickly to reclaim control, but Luna forced Hurricane Pike away from danger as Lumiere gets into it. Sticks it onto the Snapfire, straight towards the support, and now looking for the Viper. Quick little shot clap down, a double kill, as Vitali going to hold that front line with, like you said, all these aura items buffing up and healing. The sustain is coming. Good dodge away from the Ice Blast there with RoboZ Essence bringing and getting Cookie back, but Lumiere just keeps on going. No more BKB and Rage is wearing out, so with these Kisses and Angels Luna moving forward, they might be able to pick someone off. Gardeck's the target that they will take down as Analog. Great jump with the slight chains, but a Terrorize forces Hokori away. Lumiere still looking to kill off Widge, and Prada down to Analog means there's 2 heroes remaining up for Unknown.
And that is a dieback, right? From the Snapfire too, so that's 4 kills from him. And that was such a nice play there from Lumiere. Just blinking into the backlines, ignoring the cores, going for the Snapfire first, and that kind of forces Unknown to get out of position with their other heroes too. And as they're running past the Ursa, trying to get back into their base, they just keep getting killed off one by one. It gave so much space for both Vitali and Analog too. Lock heroes down for Analog, and Vitali just keep his Ursa alive, buff him up. And they're in prime position to get Roche number 3 here.
Absolutely are. High ground water's up. Lumiere's looking for anybody who can jump again. Sacred has just been a sitting duck on this Viper so far, even with a Force Staff and a Hood. Needs the Ghost Scepter next
he needs
just
a
to
ghost.
survive.
Exactly. You need that Ghost, you know, buy time from the BKB, the Enrage. If you can do that, then you can have a lot more effectiveness in the team fights. We gotta catch this Ursa with his pants down one time and get the Roshan away from him. It's going for an MKB next. Trying to get ahead of the Luna's item build here. But Angel might not even go for the butterfly.
Yeah, goes for a Ghost Scepter himself, so E-Blade queued up.
There is a
Speaking of
hover on the
optimization,
Bristleback. The evasion is still gonna be pierce is still gonna be effective.
We've got Scythe of Ice coming up again on the Hoodwink. Some big items here from both teams, as it looks like Unknown wants to try and push the Hokori buttons around the Roche pit. The big man is up inside that pit, and with a Rod of Atos catch, Terrorize is not going to come. Angel looking towards the AA now, but in the back lines, Widge is TPing out, and so is Prada. Ursa Warrior finds Sacred as the BKB is up for him. Angel, oh dear. BKB TP. There's no bashes, right? We're good.
Yep.
Luna's out, but Roshan opens up to Hokori because they lost the Bristle and the Viper in that engagement.
And that's not an Aghanims on this Roche. It's going to be a Refresher Shard, so, you know, not a free item for the Ursa. Ember with his Ags and Refresher, he's going to be pretty happy with that. That's 10 Remnants, Gary. 10. Can you count to 10?
No, I struggled to count to 6 earlier when Arvo said we had a 6-minute break.
I saw you.
It's a large number.
I saw that. Dude. This Unknown really wanted to win that fight, but they just couldn't find the angle.
Yeah,
Bristleback and Viper.
Oh, of course, it's dead. Let's TP back to Fountain. We're done. Alright, now this base is their last bastion of hope. Last position of defense. Acorn shots getting real annoying here from this Hoodwink.
Same build, or a very similar build. This time it's Aether Lens into Sight of Ice on El Micho to make up for the lack of the disables.
Alex, what did we see from Widge? It was like Solar into Hex, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. This is a little bit more effective because you got that extra cast range, plus you got the cast range from the Psychic Headband.
That's true. Spiderlings, they're going to spot out Unknown here. And they make the move straight towards Robo-Z. Cookie again disengages away from the Ice Blast, but you see how quickly Sacred dies. That position 3 hero just doesn't last long at all. And a great Bushwhack's going to save Vitaly from any kind of initiation that Unknown wanted to try as the Lumiere, well, he jumps in, he hops out. Going to shake it all about around these bramble mazes, taking a bit of damage from the high ground, but nothing he can't sustain through with an Enrage, or in the Aegis, of course, giving him 2 lives. Ember Spirit, he's going to go for a bit of a dive. Shadow Realm from the Dark Willow, not going to save her, as Widge and Prada both shredded by this. Hokori Sido are going real deep. Paka's in trouble. BKB's up, but Lumiere wanting to take her down. The Hurricane Pike back will claim the first life as a TP out. Was optimistic. Pakas has to buy back now. And Ursa Warrior hunting for Robo-Z. He's hungry. Bristleback, some nice little tasty morsels there left for him as a 2v5 is what remains of this Unknown side. Their base under attack. And Hokori looking to take this to game 3, just like Abo Plus said. We cursed them in the predictions, and Team Unknown, they'll lose their Luna for a dieback on Packers, and game over surely coming. Couriers dying outside the fountain as well. The last-ditch effort with the Mortimer's Kisses, but Lumiere has BKB up and running. 2 supports against the world. Dark Willow and Snapfire, I just don't see them holding on.
They're probably talking about what went wrong. I don't think they're going to be coming back with both their cores dead for 80 seconds.
No, and they lose Prada just like that. GG. Good game. Hopefully even picking up a Blink Dagger at the very end there, but yeah, spectacular comeback in this series and great performance from Hokori.